What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I have to take the wife's car over to the shop to get a new windshield put in it, because the other day she was coming down the interstate and a rock chip come up from a big Jeep Cherokee and we're left with that. So the fine folks at Joe's Auto Glass are going to come over here to the shop and swap the new one in for me. And while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put the new tires on the CRF600 wheels today. Got those from Motosport, ordered them on Sunday, and they showed up first thing Tuesday morning. So big shout out to the guys at Motosport. They do a great job. So stick around. We're going to try to get these tires mounted up and maybe even balanced today if I can. And I'm going to show you the old-fashioned way to get that done. Stick around. Alright guys, so I'll show you what I got here. There's the stock CBR wheels. Factory size on the front is a 120/70/17, and the rear is a 180/55/17. What I got was a Continental TKC 80 Twin Duro. You can see there. It's a factory size 120/70/17. Pretty decent looking knobs on it. Should do great for my application. And on the back is a Shinko E805 big block. And this tire is a little bit narrower than what was on the CBR stock, but that's fine. It's actually a little bit taller, so that should be fine. If you look at them, that tread pattern is so close. I mean, it's just crazy. The reason I had to do this though, is I really wanted to run Continentals front and rear. Saw very good reviews on those, and they last a long time according to everybody. But the problem was they had the front tire in the size I needed, but they didn't have a rear tire that size that was tubeless, because these wheels are tubeless wheels. And there's some advantages of that. If you get a puncture, you can patch it just like a regular tire. You don't have to really mess with tubes, so I'm not going to have to carry around an extra tube or anything, just a tire repair kit. So that'll be handy. But we're going to get these inside and see if we can get them mounted up. Alright, so we got the tire up here, and the first thing you always want to do is remove the valve stem core, which we have. One of these little handy tools like that right there. When all the air is out of it, the next step is to get it broken down off the bead. Now there's a couple different ways you can do this if you don't have any kind of power tools or anything. I've seen guys use C-clamps with pieces of wood. If you got something you can drive up on it, like a car or something, you can get it broke down that way. But the easiest way to do it is with this. So, get her fired up here. What you want to do get it just started on the tire without trying to hit the rim. This one here is adjustable a little bit. Once you got it where you want it, it's back up against there and not against the rotor or anything. Put our trigger down. And there's part of it broke off. Turn it around about 180 degrees. Get it set up in there here. Alright, flip the tire around to do the rotor side. Here's the compressor kick on there. broke. And one more time ought to do it. And there we go. Now, one mistake I see people do all the time is, especially on the rear tire, they'll put the sprocket side up to work on, which is asking for busting your knuckles and everything. So let me get the tire set up here and we'll continue. All right, so here's the tools you're gonna need. You're gonna need some lube, you need a pry bar, a hammer, and a tire spoon, preferably. So process is pretty simple. Insert your tire spoon in. It'll make sure that the hooked end goes down to catch the bead of the tire. And what you want to do is usually step on the opposite side to make sure it doesn't go on bead. Get the spoon in, pry it up. I always take my foot, put on the pry bar so it's hold up. Then take your next pry bar, insert the same way. Get it in there. And then just alternate spoons all the way around. Simple as that. So we'll continue the process here. Once you get it started up, once you get it so far around, it'll start to hold itself up. It's kind of hard doing it with one hand here. And always remember to try to take small bites. The easier it'll be, the smaller bite you take. So I'm going to work around the rest of the way. I need both hands to do this, so I'll be right back. Alright, once you work it all the way around through there, get your spoons moved around, and sometimes you have to pry the tire a little bit away from the rim. You should get it at this point right here. So the last part is to get the very inside of the bead over the rim. Now, this is where leverage is your friend. What I like to do is I'll start on the opposite side so that the rim is facing away from you. What you're going to do is you're going to insert your tire spoon, hook side in, pry up a little bit, push the spoon in, bring it back. You'll feel it catch the lip of the rim. And then push down, and out she comes. It's not always that easy. Lube is your friend, like I said. If you do get to the point where you can pry it like that and it's still sticking on the rim a little bit, take the hammer, and once it's flat, you'll smack the tire down off the side of the rim. Just be careful not to hit the rim. Simple as that. Repeat the same for the rear. I'm going to get the rest of these mounted up and we'll be right back. Alright, got the tire off there. Now I've had absolutely terrible luck with valve stem cores in anything I go to change. So I went ahead and got those at Advance. Picked those up. Went ahead and installed them. Now this is what they are. And the bushing that's already installed on it is the one that fits the CBR wheel. And it's a 9/16 to 14 millimeter. Tighten it up. Alright, so now it's time to install the tire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna paint the back one when I get done with it.
Wait, listen, this.
Alright, let me show you that I am not immune to mistakes. This thing is directional. It's only on one side. I didn't even see it right there. Let me get the light where you can see. Front. So watch that, it is directional. We're gonna air her up now.
That's crazy.
Oh, front's done. There she all is. Looks pretty good. Got the PSI set at 25 right now. We'll see how that works. So, I'll start on the rear. We'll leave you with a little montage. Alright guys, got the tires all mounted up, looking good, ready to go. Going to drop them off here at CycleMart with Mike Buge. He's going to balance them for me and we'll get them put on the CRF. Alright guys.